Good evening and welcome to Midlands Today this Wednesday evening. Tonight, the Olympic effect and where business will benefit most.
Coventry is playing host to Olympic football, starting with a qualifying game next month. It's also the city in this region which seems to embrace the Olympic spirit and is set to reap the biggest rewards.
£8 million has been spent redesigning parts of the city centre, but it's estimated Olympic events will generate more than £80 million for the local economy, the most for any city outside London.
The region as a whole has landed Olympic-related contracts worth more than £500 million. The details now from Joan Cummins.
12 football matches at the Ricoh Arena in the summer are just the tip of the Olympic dream for Coventry and Warwickshire. It's estimated that 2012 will generate almost £80 million for businesses in the city and the surrounding area, from massive building projects to creating 8,000 torches.
It's preserved existing jobs. Even with the economic downturn, it's preserved existing jobs, but some of them are actually taking workers on.
The Godiva Awakes project, part of the Cultural Olympiad, will not only entertain thousands, but it's also created more than 50 jobs for local artists, tasked with dressing the 6-metre-high animatronic puppet.
It would have been tougher not having this project, and plus because it's been over a period of time, it's been nice to have those injections of cash from my client Imagineer Productions. So yeah, it's been good for me in these hard times.
For Julia O'Connell, creating a dress for Godiva is more than a job. It's the opportunity of a lifetime.
It's a very difficult time for everybody. Recession, is biting people hard, but particularly here in the Midlands. So I just think more power to people's elbows if we've got various events, various activities that are kind of get us back on the map.
2,000 people have already downloaded a free mobile information programme and app for smartphones. Just launched today, it's designed to keep locals and tourists in touch with everything Olympic in Coventry and Warwickshire.
We've got £520 million worth of investment coming into the West Midlands, and I think around about 80 million, something like that, into Coventry that wouldn't have come were it not for the Olympics and Paralympic Games. So that's money, that's free money that's come into our region because of the quality of what we offer.
Images of the Harbour Bridge epitomise the Sydney Olympics. Now it's hoped sites like the Whittle Arches will become as famous for Coventry. Joan Cummins, BBC Midlands Today, Coventry.
Let's talk to Peter Plisden now, our business correspondent. He's in our Coventry studio for us right now. So, Peter, how exactly have officials worked out that it's worth £80 million to the city of Coventry, the Olympics?
Well, I guess they've been looking at a variety of things. As Joan said, 12 football matches, each attracting around 36,000 people. It's expected each of them will spend a minimum of about £100 in the city. Coventry firms have obviously won contracts worth £10 million. And of course, as Joan said, one firm has won that prestigious contract to make the Olympic torch, and 8,000 of them. It's certainly one of the most high-profile contracts so far. Of course, there'll also be the torch relay, which will be another boost for the city, and a big PR boost, because obviously there'll be pictures of the city seen all over the world. It's publicity that can't be bought, and you certainly can't calculate the value of that.
Yeah, well, let's try and look at the bigger picture then. What will others in the rest of the region get out of the Olympics?
Well, businesses across the region have won contracts worth £527 million from the Olympic authorities, 300 firms in all. This region's won more contracts than any other region outside London. There's also a variety of events called Cultural Olympiad, which are specially commissioned plays and dance events. And of course, there's be a big boost to tourism as people come as a result of coming to the Games, and because London's busy, many people will want to come elsewhere, and of course if they like what they see, they'll come in the future.
Peter, thanks very much. And you can find out more about what's happening in your area in the countdown via your local BBC website. Just click on the section titled London 2012.